This is what I've been looking for. She's got to be pregnant. I got into a car accident. Everything that's going on in Minnesota, kind of stressful. The ICE raids and stuff like that. The murder of Renee Good. I actually really need a bandsaw eventually. Let's get Raven a toy. Roscoe here. You've got plenty of toys. You've been taking all Raven's toys. I used an angle grinder to kind of grind this out roughly. Yuri, thank you again for this mortar and pestle. Random pieces of meat from maple. Look at that. Some white rice here. My window was cracked open like this. I feel like a squirrel climbed in here. I've closed it up already on both sides, so it has this sort of mesh, so it can't get in. So I found another way in. I'm gonna see if I can catch it with these. This is the current backyard behind the shed. I have everything pulled out so that way I can start cleaning the inside of the shed. All of this stuff here I have been slowly kind of removing from the area week by week. I've just been clearing things up. All the wood over there is kind of just dirty wood and firewood and stuff, so I'm burning it all. These are the rabbit cages. They're doing good. I just fed them, gave them water. And she's got to be pregnant. She looks bigger. She's gonna be due in about a week and a half or so. So I'm excited. And this is what I've been looking for. All right, let's go. So I went to go get my tripod and I noticed that right over here, right here where the gate is, whenever I open the gate, there's a squirrel that runs out from right here and then runs along here and then runs away. I'm wondering what I have down in here that is causing it to kind of be in here. Like all of this is just junk that I am going to slowly like throw away. I'm going to probably salvage a lot of this though, because this can be used to line the bottom of the fence on all the other sides there. And then this I'm throwing away. These are like rabbit hides that kind of went bad. And then yeah, I'm just tossing all of this. I'm burning all of this. But I don't know what it's doing over there. Every time I come and open up the gate, it comes running away. And so yeah, let's check the shed though. Wear a mask because mice poop and mice pee and dust is in there, and I don't want hantavirus. I'm using CV short, subsonic low noise. Yeah, 710 FPS. This 710 FPS makes it so that it sounds just like a pellet gun. It doesn't even sound like a firearm. And these look like this. And this is what I have. There we go. I know where it might be coming in and out of now. You can see it, can't you? Right here. Right here. So yeah, that's probably where the squirrels are coming in out of. Oh my god, see? And they're like chewing on my bottles here too that I have out here. Left these out temporarily. I'm going to put them away. These squirrels are just something else. man, it's so hard to maintain and like keep these animals away. Rabbits are really bad too. The rabbits have been like tearing up all of the trees and stuff like that, like the plants that I have on the property, and it's just awful. Like the wild rabbits, I want to get rid of them too. It's just a bunch of stuff piled up in here. A lot of it can be like saved and used. I actually don't have a whole lot of trash in here, but there are a few things here and there that I probably do need to get rid of just because it's been soiled by mice poop and pee. But all of this was expected. I knew that everything was going to be like this because during the summer and fall, I had to get rid of all of my rabbit cages that I had back here. The shed was in decent condition. The shed didn't have any problems at the time during summer and fall. It's when I had to clear up everything back here and then shove everything into the shed that everything's just a mess. I was able to then clear up the backyard, right, and then put up my fence that I have up right now. And then from there, now that I have my fence up, I have privacy, so I can pull everything back here now without having the neighbors say, oh, there's trash outside, you know. See, because I want to have all this stuff out here so that way I can then begin to pull more things out from here and then clean it. And once everything is cleared, I'm going to seal everything up, insulate, drywall, and then make sure that mice is not a problem anymore. So that's going to be the goal. That's going to be my ultimate goal for this year, is to get my shed back in working condition where I can go into it and cook food, have a good time, live stream in it and everything. But first, I just got to clear up a lot of the stuff, and that's what I've been doing daily. I've been coming out here, like, as much as I hate like coming out here to do work, you know, and do all this stuff, especially in the cold. It's freezing cold out right now. It's like 14 degrees outside. And so I've been making it a habit to go out here and do some sort of work out here, to bag something up, to make sure I throw it out into the trash, to do something. And that's what I've been doing, and I'm really happy that I've been able to manage to get a lot of the work done. That's why you see all this stuff back here. It looks like a mess, but I'm actually gonna go to Menards and see if I can buy maybe some firewood and kindling and stuff like that. And so yeah, I don't really have a whole big plan for today, but I do also want to show you guys the knife that I've been trying to make and the process that I'm going through right now. And if you guys have any suggestions on the knife and how to make it, how to do everything, let me know, because I'm still learning. And eventually I want to find my what is it, my belt sander. I have a belt sander somewhere in the shed here, and it's still operational. I need that to, you know, make my knife, and I think it's going to be very useful. So yeah, let's go to Menards first. And actually, I probably shouldn't be driving right now, to be honest. I'm not sure if many of you know, but back in November, I got into a car accident. A woman was crossing an intersection and she didn't stop. She was supposed to stop and let the car in front of her go first and then watch for more cars. I had the right of way, and then so instead of waiting, she tailed the car that was in front of her. So the car in front of her went straight, and she just followed him, and so there was two cars lined up going across the street, and I didn't see her. It was dark, and it was I think it was raining too. It was snowing. It was like snow mixed with rain, and so it was slippery out too. And so when I was going, didn't see her, and I kind of like T-boned her in her rear, kind of, right? And so it tore off her entire bumper. My bumper got smashed up, and everything was fine for a while, but after like 3 weeks or so, my car started to like wobble. So like if I'm not holding the steering wheel, it kind of goes this way. It goes to the left, and then it wobbles like this. And I can feel that my passenger side tire is probably the problem. I know this is probably not a good idea to be driving like this, but I need to get stuff. I'm going to be scheduling a date at a mechanic to get like front end collision like maintenance, or not maintenance, but like diagnostics done. But yeah, everything has been kind of stressful. Everything that's going on in Minnesota, with the ice raids and stuff like that, with the murder of Renee Good, and and just even my personal life, so much crap is going on, and it hasn't been the greatest start of the year. It kind of sucks, but I'm gonna try to stay positive, try to go and exercise and take Raven out to play, and just do my usual thing. And right now I'm crossing a local grocery store, and it's empty. It's empty because it's an Asian grocery store. ICE has been here, and it's kind of sad to see, like, I understand that ICE is out here to remove illegals, and then also remove like just criminals and stuff like that. I understand that from their perspective, but at the same time, they're not operating in a legal manner. They're doing things illegally, but then at the same time, the people that are against all of this are also causing problems. The people that are out here preventing them from doing their work, right, is also causing problems, because now they have to retaliate against those people, and now they're killing civilians and United States citizens, and it's all because they're doing things illegally. If they weren't doing things illegally, then we wouldn't have a problem, right? We wouldn't be protesting them. And then also they're also being incredibly aggressive and rough with the people that they're detaining, and onlookers see something like that and they are afraid. They don't like seeing stuff like that, right? It makes sense. Something like that is aggressive, and it's just not something you normally see, but you don't know what type of person that is, if that was a bad or a good person. But generally, I would feel like that form of aggression and aggressiveness, to detain someone, is unnecessary. And that's the problem. Like, I'm sort of like in a middle ground, closer to leaning to the side of like ICE is doing bad, right? But I'm still kind of in the middle, because I recognize that ICE has the potential and could be doing some good, right? But they're just doing things in such a bad manner. They're doing things in such a way that I don't agree with. And I feel like that's how it is with everyone in Minnesota right now. And it's causing people to fear for their lives and for their safety. Even white people, are scared, and that's crazy to me. But I'm at Menards. Let's go get stuff. We got a 15% off thing at Menards. It fits in this bag. So I recently got a torch like this to get my knife made. I think I do need to buy more of these eventually. It's $4 right now, or $4.69, and I can probably get 15% off of this right now. Let's just grab two. I know I can grab these yellow ones, but I've been told that it's unnecessary and it's really expensive. And I'm just going through all of these tools. This is a disc sander, and it's really cool to see all of this because these tools could be incredibly useful in the future. It'd be nice to be able to have some of these. But yeah, they're actually not that bad. They're a lot more affordable than I would assume they'd be. So yeah, maybe some of these days I might invest in buying some of these tools for my knife making projects and such. Like these are grinders and all of that. It's really nice. I already have a drill press, kind of similar to this one actually. But yeah, these are pretty decently priced, to be honest. A bandsaw would be really nice too. I actually really need a bandsaw eventually. Yeah. I'm getting a bag of golden sriracha. It's one of my favorites right now. I really like these small whole milk bottles. I need to get some dog food too, but I'll do that tomorrow. Raven a toy. Yeah. There you go. We got everything in the bag. Feel like I need something else, but I don't really know. This compact circular saw looks really cool. Like, look at this. So nice. But yeah, whenever I want a nice snack, you know, nice tangy snack, this is what I get. It's really good. But yeah, my van, I don't know how much longer it's gonna last, to be honest, with this accident that had happened. I need to call that woman's insurance. They contacted me actually with a letter, but I haven't responded to it. And I probably need to do that soon. I think the best thing to do is actually to get the diagnostic done first, and then contact the insurance company, and hopefully they can you know, reimburse me in some way. Otherwise I might have to total out my vehicle, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be without a vehicle. I have gap insurance on the vehicle, so I should be okay. But the thing is, I only have, I think, like $8,000 or something like that, $9,000 to pay off the vehicle. And that's why I want it. I don't want to have to continue to pay for a vehicle every month, you know. $500 a month is a lot. Like I could use an additional $500 a month, you know, if I didn't need to pay the car. That'd be nice, and then still be able to drive it. That's what I was hoping, but I guess, I don't know. I just need to get a diagnostic done and see if it's something that is actually not as severe as I think it is.
But yeah, let's get home and let's get some work done.
It's so slippery. The squirrel heard me coming already, and I saw it running up above. It was somewhere up there. It ran up. I need to get this out and get that out. The cages, or not the cages, but the traps, and bait them, and then get rid of them. But yeah, I think right now I want to sort of organize a few things, and then possibly just bag up some of the things that I don't want to burn. So for example, like the rabbit hides, I don't want to burn any of it. I just want to take it, bag it, and throw it away. I have another hide over there that I was gonna burn, but I decided like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna burn only wood. Burning this would be bad because there's mice poop and pee all soaked into it, and burning it would just be bad. I don't want to do that. Otherwise, some of this wood here I'm going to burn. I got a bunch of wood here and wood here. Here's some firewood that I had in the shed. Here's my wood stove and all the pipes here. Then bag some of this up, throw it away. Bag some of this up. Yeah. So yeah, I just do little by little every day, and I'm making progress, so I'm happy about that. It's cold, and so I don't usually spend that much time doing it every day. Took Raven's toy out, and I'm gonna give it to her when I go inside. Hey Raven, here's your toy. Yeah. I got Roscoe here. Come here, Raven. Good girl. Like it? Like it? Yeah, you love those smaller toys. She's not really interested in the toy. She's interested in what's in the... No, Roscoe, it's not for you. You've got plenty of toys. You've been taking all Raven's toys. Okay, go. All right. Yeah, Raven's enjoying it. Alright, it's time to take Mr. Roscoe out for potty. This is my sister's dog. He's a Chihuahua Yorkie mix. He's a tiny dog in comparison to Raven. But Raven is actually just a medium-sized dog. See, here's my boot. Here's my foot. He's tiny. Alright, go potty. Come on, go potty. See, he's the most indecisive, like, pooper ever. Like, he's always, like, circling around, trying to find a place to poop. Come on, go potty. Roscoe didn't want to potty at all. But Raven will. See, she's a good girl. Alright, let's go. She doesn't need to poop though, but we'll walk around for a little bit. Icy because it's been warm, but it's cold again, so it's frozen. Alright, careful, Raven. It's slippery. Alright, let's go. Come here. Come. Come. Raven saw another dog, so she's kind of on high alert. She doesn't really need to poop, but she might. Let's go. Come on, Raven. This way. Come on. But because of all this ice here, it's hard to bring her out to play and run around. So I've been trying to play with her in the house. Yeah, she usually doesn't poop until a lot later. Let's go. Let's go. So here's the knife that I got done so far. I used an angle grinder to kind of grind this out roughly. I tried to get the bevel going, but it was only decent on one side. This side looks pretty bad, but this is basically the shape of the knife. I have pins. I also have knife handle scales, but this is for later. This specific knife is going to be just wrapped with paracord. But this is what I have here. I'm using this. I've been told that this gets hot enough to what I need it for, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using these sort of pliers here. But I have these fire brick, and this fire brick I'm going to make a small forage and then put the torch through this hole here and then basically heat treat this. I'm going to heat treat the edge and the spine, and I'm not going to do anything here, but I'm going to heat treat this, get it glowing red hot, and then demagnetize it, and then quench it in some oil, and then I'm going to temper it at like 400 degrees twice. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I've also been running Minecraft right now, and I've just been at a gold farm, just farming for gold. So yeah, this is what I've been doing all day. Well, not really. Like, I just have this auto clicking as I'm doing work outside and stuff. But yeah, lots and lots of gold. So I've been pulling out random bags of meat from my freezer. It says random. It says 8/16/23. So it's been 3 years, more like 2.5 years. But this is just random pieces of meat from maple. So we've got like maybe a portion of like the hind quarter right here with the skin on, and just chunks of meat and stuff. I bet you anything this is gonna taste awful. Maybe some belly meat right here or something. This has just been in the freezer all this time, like this, and it's probably freezer burnt also. It probably smells bad. Let me see. Actually, it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't have that freezer burnt smell, which is really good actually. So this actually might be good. But I'm just going to pound out some ginger so that I can just pretty much boil the meat and then cook it with the ginger. Ginger is really good at removing any like off-putting smells. And this mortar and pestle was given to me by Yuri. So thank you again for this mortar and pestle. It's been very useful. In it goes. Cook it with the ginger. I'm gonna just make a sauce and slice some of this meat up and dip and eat it, and that's basically it. So I'm gonna make a sauce for the meat. This is preserved bean curd in chili oil. I'm gonna use this. It has a little bit of ginger in it, which is fine. Pull this out. This stuff is really, really salty, pungent, and aromatic. It's really good. But it's mostly really salty and creamy. Add a little bit of rice vinegar. And a little bit of sugar. And a little bit of MSG. Get this mixed up. Let's try it. Ooh. Oh my god, that is so good. Yep. Excellent. It has a nice tang to it. Hint of sweetness. That tang is from the vinegar, saltiness, savory. Yeah, it's really good. Alright. Looking good. Let's throw some salt in it. I'm beginning to smell that that freezer burnt smell. I wish I had vacuum sealed everything back then. Oh, this is like a upper rib area. See, yeah, this is an upper rib, I think. But there you go, a pot of maple. There's some like yellowing like that. I don't know if that's from just how it is or if that's freezer burn. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. It might taste bad. Should have invested in like a vacuum saver. I have one now, but when I did all of this, I didn't have one. All right. Here's this. This is probably closer to like pork butt, I think. Still got some hair on there. No biggie. Yeah, I'm smelling the freezer burnt stuff now. Man, what a shame. Because this looks incredible. Like, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. This would be so good. But it just smells terrible. There's some meat here. This actually smells good. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna just use this and render it down. Probably best to just render the fat. There's a lot of skin on here too. So like all this skin is really good collagen. And so it'll turn into gelatin if I cook it down for a long time. And I think that's probably the freezer burn. Yeah, see, I can smell it. These are the ribs. The ribs smell good. So for now, let's just slice some of this up a little thinner. Yeah, look at that chunk. I cut off all of the yellow. This should be good. Okay. Here you go. Looks good. Yeah, that's excellent. Eat it by itself, though, without the sauce. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was kind of worried about like the whole freezer burnt thing, but some of these pieces are not freezer burnt, and it's fine. Yeah, but man, this sauce is so good. Yeah. So this sauce and pork fat and pork meat, similar to this, pork belly, is actually my grandpa's favorite sort of snack or item or food. Whenever we have his Memorial Day, like the anniversary of his death, we get our family together and we cook food. And this is probably one of the things that my family makes for us to eat and for us to offer up to the spirits and stuff. And it's typically like pork belly. So it's just pork belly slices, just boiled, and then sliced up really thin. And you make a sauce similar to this. You just dip and eat. And it's more of a sort of like a snack, more of a drinking snack kind of thing. So you'd have like a beer or something with this. I don't have any beer with me right now. But yeah, this is really good. But you can eat it with rice also. But yeah, I've got some white rice here. And dip in sauce. Eat with the rice. And dip in sauce. Eat with the rice. So good. So I have this. The crisp bamboo shoots. Crisp bamboo shoots in chili oil. Yeah, really nice. And so this is the rib section, like a small rib section. Let's get some of the sauce on it. There you go. Yeah, this is excellent. No off-putting smell. I'm so happy about that. I got more meat from maple left in the freezer, but some of it is actually in Ziploc bags that I put water in, and so the water kept it from getting freezer burn. So they should be good. All right, well, I spent time bagging a few things up outside already, and yeah, I'm gonna finish eating, and that's it for today. I'll try to continue. I'll try to continue and make these vlogs. Making like earning earning money as a content creator has changed dramatically. TikTok doesn't pay out the same anymore. The views aren't the same, and it's been challenging trying to build my YouTube channel as well. But in order for things to work properly and for me to earn more, I just need to be consistent and continue making content. And so, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.